I'd like to welcome you to BMORENEWS.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth here at Radio 1's business networking event. And today, one of the honorees, unbeknownst to him, is Dr. Charles Simmons, president of Sojourner-Douglass College, educator extraordinaire, and a lover of the city of Baltimore. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
So you didn't know about this award, huh?
I did not.
Well, you should be honored.
Well, all honor is due to the people who work at Sojourner. We have a great team. We have hard workers, people who understand the city, who believe in community self-determination, and who work hard to manifest community self-determination. And so any honor that I get is on behalf of the community and the people of Sojourner-Douglass College.
How many campuses do we have now?
We have six in Maryland, and we have
Six campuses
in Maryland.
That's phenomenal.
And we have one in Nassau, Bahamas.
Phenomenal. What was your vision from day one?
Well, what we wanted to do was empower the community by taking people from the community, educating them to manage and run their own institution of higher education with the sole purpose of giving back to the community, of inculcating in students and in graduates and in African American scholars the desire and the understanding and the ability to make change in the community, to uplift the community, and to provide opportunities for the community. We understand, for example, that the greatest determinant of the educational success of a child is the educational level of the parent. Mm-hmm. And so we set out to provide opportunities for parents, for adults, to gain an education, not only to impact and transform their lives, but to also impact and transform the lives of their children. And we've seen it work. We've transformed the lives of thousands of families in the Baltimore, Maryland, and in the Maryland area and abroad. We've been in Nassau, Bahamas since 1998. And we have a campus there. We serve about 300 students a year. We've graduated several thousand Bahamians, and we see the fruits of our labor. Our graduates are now in holding political office. They are managers in social agencies, in education, in business community. And so we're very proud. It's been a struggle, but it's been a glorious one.
So what is the great visionary's vision post-2012? What's next?
Well, we're working now to offer online programs so that we can broaden our reach beyond Maryland and beyond the Bahamas. With an online education, we can serve students all over the country and abroad. And so now we've had several of our staff members who are in the process of making trips to Africa, different parts of Africa. I've personally made 4 trips to Jamaica, looking at the possibility of establishing a campus in Jamaica. I've met with the ambassador, Botswanan ambassador to the U.S. We have
Botswana is a democratically stable and
absolutely
economically viable country. A lot of people overlook it when it comes to diamonds. They think of South Africa, but Botswana's got one of the largest diamond reserves in the world.
And the best.
The best.
The best diamonds.
Did my master's work on Botswana.
Oh,
Bechuana
right?
land, yes sir.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I gotta ask you your thoughts on being president of Sojourner Douglass in an era of the first black president.
I was so moved. I watched that election, and I watched the results as they came in. I was so moved that President Barack Obama became President of the United States. I can tell you that I was probably no good for a couple of days. I think this is one of the greatest milestones that we've seen in the history of not just America,
Of the world.
but of the world.
And especially considering how Afrocentric your thinking is, how much you think of the diaspora.
That's right. And to understand the struggle that we've seen, that black folks have experienced here in America, from our glorious African past to being enslaved, to struggle out of slavery, out of Jim Crow, through all of the horrors that we've endured, to see our movements develop, like the NAACP, the
Urban League
movement, people rise up like Nat Turner and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey, and to see the distance we have come to have an African American as a president of the United States was overwhelming for me.
So you are optimistic about the future as it relates to this country and racism?
This man is one of the most brilliant presidents we have ever had. And if anybody can make a difference, it's President Barack Obama. He is brilliant. And I was a history major, as an undergraduate major. So
one of my mentors says he's the closest thing to Cicero.
That's right. I believe it. And he's gonna make a difference, not just in the United States, but in the world. And he's already doing it.
Good deal. Well, we won't hold too much of your time. We thank you for all you do. We thank you for the radio show, and thank you for your love for our people.
Thank you.
Dr. Charles Simmons, President, Sojourner-Douglass College, and congratulations on your award tonight.
Thank you very much.
Keep watching BMORENEWS.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.